All right. She was driving you that crazy.
We driving to London with the car on the right side on them.
Yeah.
I know a lot of y'all back home haven't seen it, so that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, because you don't be driving that side going up.
Bro, I would have fucked up a long time ago. A long time ago.
That's why I said you should drive.
I mean, we can try it, but I mean, not now. I've been fucked up the whole night.
Alright, on Sunday, you can drive. I'll let you drive on Sunday. We'll go to a park spot. And you drive. On the right hand side. No, left hand side. Wait, what's that? Right hand side, yeah. But you're getting me fucked up.
Let me stop fucking with it. Hey, should get some signs. Hey, the South London.
The South M1 South.
Okay.
Where we are. What we are going on. This is just a dual carriageway.
Okay.
But we're about to head on to M1, which is one of the largest M1 motorways in England, because it stretches for all the way from London to Leeds.
Where's Leeds? Is that like
Leeds
the
is
top
like
of the island?
North,
like top of the island?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours.
Oh wow. Okay. So that's like from my hometown to DC. That's 4 hours. So that's like 260 miles.
I don't like this. This is too slow for me. Like, why are you doing? Now you're just slowing my down my journey. You realize I am not like a driver to play with. Literally.
Had to get her in the light.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, alive and well.
What up? It's your boy. I am. Well, it's 10:43 in the morning here in the UK, and I am just doing a little work, studying a little Dutch. Hope you're doing all right. Yo, that game was some bullshit. Some straight bullshit. They called a tripping call? Tripping? Who calls a tripping call? This is not fucking hockey. Last time the music was too loud, because I got you right by the speaker. But a tripping call, my nigga? Anyway, that was definitely some bullshit. So I caught that game, and I caught a little bit of the Packers game before I fell asleep, because we're 5 hours ahead. You know, being over here is like I still got a little bit of jet lag, and I gotta reiterate the fact that of course no place is perfect. Like, it's been cloudy consistently since I've been here in London. I know London's like that. I hear the Netherlands is like that. One thing I really do like though is, again, how diverse it is. Like, America is very diverse, and you can look into the arrogance of America by saying, and I think a comedian said this, when we win something like in the NBA, we say world champions, but we've only played ourselves. So there's some things that we're kind of programmed with that kind of fit into arrogance, that people kind of can see here that we can't. And so, I met a couple of cool people, and one has a lot of friends in the Netherlands, and we just chilled and, put one in the air, you know what I'm saying? And, shout out to him. And, we were just talking about, Durham, and how Durham had Black Wall Street and things like that. And it was really cool to hear people from not even from there that I think he might have been to America like one time or something like that. But it's nice to hear that people over here know a lot about my hometown of Durham. Shout out to Bull City. Throw it up. Get the horns in there. That'll always be where I'm from. I walk the halls with a lot of y'all. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, they don't know about us because they're so far away. But remember, everybody has the internet. That's something that I forget a lot of the times. I'm looking up because I'm trying to see what music I was going to play next. But anyway, there's a lot of things going through my mind, but I mean, I know what I got to do. And, there's this thing of, and I've got a lot of interesting conversations with some of my friends I haven't seen in a while, and I was presented with a couple of things. Some people like to say, I don't know, people have this mindset that what you did in the past doesn't matter. And I find that very unappreciative. I want you to know that what you have done in the past matters, because it builds you for the future. And I think sometimes, like I said, we live in a microwave society. We want things now. And I know a lot of people feel, underappreciated, things like that, for things they did yesterday. And I talk about that a lot. But, people are, trying to tell me to manage my expectations. No, I get it. I feel like I'm always in reality with my expectations. That's why I do a lot of research. But I feel as though a lot of that commentary comes from fear. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not a fear-based person. You know what I'm saying? I always believe in myself. I'm not gonna let something stop me just because somebody else can't do it, or because I failed once or twice or 3 times, because guess what? I failed many times in my life. And I think that, if more people had the ability to dust themselves off and just keep going, it's going to take some time, longer than others, Sometimes you get knocked down pretty damn hard, but you get up and you keep going. Too many people nowadays give up and they have to live with that regret. And it's just so sad, And I think that's where a lot of that resentment comes from, just in their life. It's not even anything personal. Speaking with some other friends, they gave me a little more perspective on that. A lot of people aren't brave enough to go after what they really want, or to go after to get what they really want, because they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to look bad in the face of others. But for me, I could really give a fuck less. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either do you want to win or you want to look good losing. Like, those are the only 2 options. And that's what little brother said. So shout out to little brother. It's the truth. Do you want to win or you want to look good losing? Because everybody on the train, when you winning and balling and all that stuff, and then, people want to jump off the train, the slightest bit of, wobbling, you know what I'm saying? You could have just hit a bump. So, it's kind of a interesting thing now. People just like to jump on the next hot thing without realizing, without realizing what could happen. Like, even with vaping, people jumping on vaping, now they found out vaping may have some issues. Do your vape thing. I'm live and let live, do you. But I'm going to do me at the same time. And I'm just going to get you the information. So, yeah, those are a couple of things. I'm happy about one of my friends in Russia. Is doing pretty well. Working some exhibitions. I'm getting a lot of good information. Do want to play some ball. I did lift some while I was here, but I do want to play some ball. So I'm going to hopefully try to find some places to ball over there. And then go pop up on some lawyers I know and some old contacts I know. But it was really nice to meet somebody from here that knows a lot about Holland, says I love Holland. That's dope. We'll see what happens. And I got a lot of people helping me, which is great. I'm meeting a lot of cool people, a lot of real people. What I love about here is that everybody's so cultured and knowledgeable about so many other people and their cultures. I feel like in America, we kind of have this wall up against certain cultures and stuff because we aren't exposed to that much. Yes, America is a very diverse country, but you got to understand that we're only bordered by Mexico and Canada. That's it. And a lot of us don't even like Mexicans. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with Mexicans too, but a lot of us don't fucking like Mexicans, and they right there. You know what I'm saying? But every Mexican I met, for the most part, have been some of the warmest, nicest fucking people that I ever met. So that's something that some type of perspective that you don't really get until you leave. And like I said, even the UK is a lot like America, but obviously they drop on the other side of the road, things like that. So I love getting the different perspectives. They listen to a lot of music that we listen to. They know a lot of our new rappers. I think I told you that before. But yeah, I think Monday night game is tonight. I don't know who plays tonight. I gotta look. Gotta see. But yeah, if you have any questions about abroad or anything like that, I'm gonna give you a honest look at it. I'll tell you some things that I don't like about the Netherlands. Obviously it's not sunny all the time, which is, but it's always intriguing to me on how people are still so fucking happy, and even people tell me that, like, they're so fucking happy over there. people have other personal experiences. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody has different experiences. I'm only telling you from my black male perspective, and I'm just gonna give it to you the way it is. You may have a different perspective. You may be a different demographic. You may have a different personality. You're not me, so you may have a different experience. But I'm only giving it to you from my experience. That's all I can do. All I can do is call it like I see it. So it is what it is. What's it? November. They have a similar holiday to like Christmas over there. Obviously, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't think here or there. Yeah, I think that's different. Obviously, that's American. What did I learn yesterday when I was talking to my homeboy? Oh, another thing I saw a lot more sisters in the gym over here, and I was pretty excited about that because when I'm like, depending on where I'm at, I don't really see as many as I would like to. But yeah, I did see a lot of them working out. That was good. And I think they might have been of African descent because there's a lot of Africans here. Remember, we're close to Africa, or closer than America is to Africa. So there's a lot of Africans. They've been nice to me. Everybody's been nice to me. Sometimes people kind of walk close to you, and you got to kind of be careful because they might try to rob you. But I ain't never had no problems. I just look at them like they stupid, and they just kind of just walk off. But sometimes it's just because people are people, and I kind of stand out, a little bit. So like, this ain't my first rodeo, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty normal. It's fucking annoying sometimes. But it's all good. But yeah, everybody's been pretty helpful. The pound is very, very expensive, which is why I've been kind of just watching my spending and stuff. And you should do that anyway. You should always watch your spending. I already got my shopping and stuff done that I needed to get. And, just trying to stay in my lane and accomplish the goals that I need to accomplish. I got a literal checklist of everything that I need to get done. And even when I come back, I have, some opportunities lined up. So if I have to come back and work and then do that, go back, that's what I got to do. But the key is to really just focus on getting the visa and doing everything I can to get the visa. That way I can get a good look. And it's hard to really do that if they can't see you. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is probably one of the smartest decisions I've made. And so, yeah, I feel good about it. I feel great about it. I feel great about everything I'm doing. I know I'm going in the right direction. And I'm loving in a way like how it's not, just overnight. What's up, Mickey? What's good? I think you're still in the NY. Much love. So, yeah, when I first got here, it was kind of cold. I felt like it was cold. Thanks, sweetheart. You too. I got to catch up with you too, about what you're doing and stuff too. But I know you got some big goals too. So, shout out to you. I like to see people doing well. And I got here, I felt like it was really cold. I mean, it's cold in North Carolina right now, I think. But I think that it's a different type of cold because here it's like little Chicago, so it gets a lot of wind. My homegirl was telling me that. And there's a lot of barbershops out here. People really can cut hair real nice, so you can get tightened up. Don't sleep on people over here. They got talent. What else is different? I mean, obviously the accents. The accents are definitely like that. The people are like, "Where you from, bro?" Like, "Where you from, bruv?" That's what they say instead of bro. They say bruv. What's up, bruv? But yeah, I mean, it's just nice to meet some people, and they really kind of give you like what the culture's like from the source. There's a difference between book smarts and street smarts, and I'm getting a lot of the street stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how the culture works. Each culture is different, and I like the challenge of that. As long as you try to learn it and you just be true to yourself, man, people gonna fuck with you, and that's just how it is. It's a little different in the sense that people are definitely. I feel like people are a little more blunt, and because a lot of people talk about how sensitive America is, even over here, and that's why I'm just speak my mind. I encourage everybody to do that. As long as it's from a genuine place, and that's really what's gonna allow everybody to be heard. I mean, if everybody's yelling on top of each other, I mean, of course, nobody's gonna be heard, and I feel like that's kind of what's happening. But if you can just take what somebody means by something instead of getting offended by it, which is a sign of, if you're offended by a lot of stuff, then that means you're probably a bigot, and that's probably not a good thing. We all have things that information that we retain that may not be ideal, but it may be good for us. So we need to make sure that we understand that, everything that's it may not taste good is good for us, and that's even for myself too. I'm grateful to have some of my friends to kind of check me as well, but do it from a place of love, not from a place of hate or from other things. And I know the difference. And if I feel like something is coming from, if something is coming from a place of hate, then I'm probably going to tell you about it, and make you reevaluate. Well, the thing is, as far as getting a visa, it's a little challenging. A lot of people say the one getting into America is harder. But I figured that if I go through a lawyer, it'll make it easier. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, they have a lot of wind jobs, they have a lot of IT jobs, they have a lot of weather jobs. And my thing is, if I go by there and I just show them I have a degree in meteorology, that's going to be my half my foot in the door. Because it's a very specialized skill, and they have a specialized skill visa. And so my lawyer can probably do all the paperwork and shit, and to start one of the processes. And once, the paperwork, I mean, let's be honest, paperwork keeps people from doing a whole lot of shit. Motherfuckers don't want to do paperwork. I know I don't like paperwork. I can't stand that shit. So, why not get that in already and then not have any issues? But I'm still learning about the process. I've already talked to one lawyer, but there's another one that comes directly related from a personal source. So I'm trying to roll with that, and I think spending the money on that might be worth it. But yeah, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. I mean, shit. A lot of y'all motherfuckers work miracles every day. So, I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Y'all work miracles every day for your kids and your family and shit like that. So it's just like nothing else. That's what's so weird to me. It's like motherfuckers act like like shit is just so impossible when you make those miracles every damn day. Shit, I see James Harden making fucking miracles all day. What up, D? What's good, bro? So it's just about getting the information. That's all it's about. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, I'm going to be shipping. So I'm going to the Czech Republic, and then I think from there I'm gonna send a shirt off to one of my contacts I met at the WMO 2 years ago. So I told him I was gonna give him Dreams Never Die shirt. So I and just got to get the brand out. So I'm doing multiple things, doing a lot of things. Make sure I'm there for my friends. Even though I'm over here, if they need to call me, they can call me and talk to me. That's important, to be supportive. Make sure you check on your friends, man. Don't just text them, call them, go see them, go by the house. Because there's so many people suffering from depression and all sorts of things, man, that may not be going on. Don't use Facebook as a way to just know how somebody's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's lazy friendship. You make sure you go by their house. You make sure you show up. Because if you don't show up, you're not going to grow together. That's the problem. So make sure you show up face to face. Get out from behind the damn screen. You know what I'm saying? Make time. Because there's plenty of people out here really, really needing that. And there's a lot of data to suggest that. Those moments, I think, are what people are missing. They may got the work moments, but you're not having those. You're missing those memories. And ever since my memory shit, what am I gonna look back on and be like, oh, remember that time when I was with such and such and we were just laughing? I think that's important. So, but yeah, I gotta hit it though. I gotta hit it. Probably do some push-ups and stuff, and then get back to it. So, but I just wanted to just do a quick video. Cause I've been slacking on it, and quite frankly, I've been really focused and just trying to just get my game plan together. Well, it's together, but just execution. And I know that as long as I do everything I need to do, everything will work out.